Hi everyone, welcome back to Hope and Coffee. I'm Hope. With me is coffee, Disney coffee. It's not really Disney coffee, it's just regular coffee. We are enjoying ourselves this afternoon, and actually, we are slightly venting a little bit about a couple Google News articles that I ran across the other day. So I'm not really a reactionary channel. I'm not one of those YouTubers, a vlogger or whatever that reacts to a lot of various things, but I guess I could respond to news articles or things that comment about millennials and the plight of the millennial. And the article was actually called, um, actually, it was said, millennials are now being attacked for millennial gray, or the drab and dreary home colors they favor that are now detested by TikTok. And I was like, wow, I feel so attacked. And I've got so many comments about this because millennial gray, I guess, is what they're calling it. Um, I'm just curious. I'm just curious. What color are we supposed to choose when the world is crashing down around us and we've lost all hope? What color are we supposed to choose? We could choose like fire red, orange. We could just go ahead and like set the whole apartment on fire because we can't afford the house, so we might as well. Um, but I have a lot of gray in my apartment. Now, gray is kind of, I don't know, I think gray is kind of a little bit of a base color for me, but I use it more because it doesn't clash so much with all of my other colors. As you can kind of see, I do have some gold. Even the lamp that's here that you can't see, that's out of camera shot, is actually gold and white. The mat that's on my desk is gold and white. But my rug down on the floor underneath my carpet or underneath my couch is gray with kind of a teal blue and a navy blue and white all kind of like swirled together, mixed together. But the thing is like gray for me is calming. It's relaxing. It's for me, it's very spa like. I don't find it drab. Colors for me that don't work for me, that create a lot of, like, I guess, anxiety and discord in my living space, are colors like red or yellow, or even, I guess they're what I would perceive for my personality as aggressive colors. I need something that's very much relaxing. When I walk through the doors into my apartment, I need something that's not going to overwhelm, I guess, my senses. Now, I don't know how other millennials are interpreting their versions of millennial gray. Heck, you could talk to my mom, who's worked in home decor for 40 years. I would say something close to 40 years. Maybe not quite that long, but pretty darn close. Maybe 30. But gosh, it's been a heckin' long time. And I know she's got a lot of places in her house where she utilizes a lot of cream tones, gray tones, softer tones. And I'm not saying they're pastel tones, but they are very cool neutrals that just give a very good, clean, but welcoming palette to a home. When you look at a magazine article, like, okay, I've seen some magazine spreads or what have you that have a room that's like so absolutely beautiful. Like, I think even on Instagram there was a kitchen that was like gothically dark and black, and it was gorgeous. Like, it was such a mood. It was like I just want to live there. It is such this perfect stormy vibe. But I'm not sure I want to, like, I don't know if I want that in my house for the rest of my life. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I need that in my space for the rest of time. Because, again, I don't know if that would fit my personality. But the gray is a good palette. It's a good space to create whatever you want. And I just got really, like, I don't want to say I felt attacked, but I was just like, maybe they don't really understand where we're coming from and why we chose gray. Because I know when I grew up, I was sitting in my grandmother's living room at one point, and she was trying to like choose between different shades of white. And I'm like, well, I don't ever want to paint a room white if I can at all help it, because white just seems boring. Now, yes, I'm sitting in an apartment that is currently basically white, but it's an apartment that if I paint it, I have to paint it back. And I am debating on painting it, because they do give me the option that if I paint it, then I can paint it, but I have to paint it back before I move out. So I'm just trying to pick my color. And there is a color by a company on Instagram that I love, and it's a beautiful, beautiful blue, gray, purple color that I think is the color itself is called Antidote, and I'm really tempted to go get it and like put it up on one of my walls and see how it fits my personality, because I love it. However, but I don't want to paint anything white if I can at all help it. So gray is kind of where I start, like kind of building my palette out. And so for me, I go gray and blue and usually golds, and then I kind of go from there. That's how I build my color palettes for my space, because that's what I like. Now, my couch is actually kind of a peacock green, but like a peacock green blue, which I love, and I got that when I was in LA, and I hope it's something that'll last me for quite a long time. It's one of my favorite pieces because the color is such a great color, in my personal opinion. But what I'm saying is, don't attack us for Millennial Gray. One, we have no hope in the future, really. We're just trying to survive. Two, it's better than white, in my personal opinion. White is way more boring than gray. And please, it's just a color. Like, there are so many great shades of gray. Please go out there and look, because I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that gray is kind of awesome. So, until next time, I will see you all on the next page, and go find yourself a great shade of gray.